Callum, Kennedy, and Jenna are nominated for eviction. But Brooke holds the golden power veto. Will she use it? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 7 Chocolate Heaven.
Count my lucky stars. I wanna hit my knees and thank the good Lord for every wrong turn and every scar. He led me to the one who has my heart. Count my lucky stars. Count my lucky stars. My lucky stars.
Hello, I'm Andrew Shefsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 7 Chocolate Heaven. It's day 48 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Brooke is the head of household. She nominated Callum and Kennedy for eviction, and Willy Wonka nominated Jenna as the third nominee. But Brooke also won the Golden Power Veto in the Big Brother Beer Pong Golden Power Veto competition. Will she use it? We'll find out shortly. But first, it was a pretty quiet weekend in the Big Brother Cheesecake house. As soon as Brooke won the veto on Saturday morning, a lot of people went on with their weekend and maybe expected her not to use it since she's the head of household. But of course, let's not forget, this is kind of an interesting scenario because there is one bonus prize remaining, the last Willy Wonka replacement card. So should Brooke use the Golden Power Veto, she gets a bonus prize. So there is that to consider. But yeah, Brooke even kind of told me that she didn't really hear much from the three nominees in terms of a plea or anything. And I even said, after Brooke won the veto, I said, you guys have 2 days to message her with a plea. And from the sounds of it, from what she told me, there wasn't a lot of bargaining going on there. I think a lot of people just assumed she wasn't going to use it because she didn't want to get, or they thought she didn't want to get more blood on her hands. I don't know. The Olive poll is now closed. I was shocked that it was about 18 no to 7 yes. I did not think that was going to happen. Let me just go right back to it. Some of the no's, I want to see who these weirdos are because I love olives. I put that shit on everything. Subway, I put both green and black olives on my subs. Let's see here. So the no votes were Rayanne, Callum, Corey's wife, Andrea. Corey's wife. Bridget, Brooke, Curtis, rude, Javier, Justin Heinrich, Samantha Rentschler, Michael from this season, Corey from last season, Ronnie from this season, Michael from my season of Ecstasy, interesting. He's following along, I'm impressed. Steven from last season, Princess from season 3, interesting, a princess sighting. Jenna from this season, and Rhonda from season 2, 3, 5. So I'm surprised. The only people who voted yes were, of course, Brazil and Nicole. Nicole didn't even vote. Okay. Jojo, Karen, Amethyst, Owen, Rhonda from season 6, Kelly Rhodes, who should play Big Brother Cheesecake, and Kat. She likes to eat olives while she calls people the C word. Okay, so there will not be olives added in Joanne's recipe tomorrow. Your loss. Okay. So I went yesterday to Antica in Brampton. If you happen to be in the GTA, I know it's far. It's like North Brampton. It's Mayfield and Hurontario, but Antica, Osteria, Italian. It's amazing. And here are some pictures. Yeah, it was absolute sex. I would eat if money was not an object and if calories were like not a thing, like if you could eat anything and not gain any weight, I would probably be there every day. So, yeah. And it's funny, during the pandemic, I think prior to the pandemic, I took eating at a restaurant for granted because even if you get takeout and are 5 minutes from the restaurant and eat it as soon as you get home, it's still not the same as actually eating in a restaurant and sitting down. And I'm not even talking about the food. I'm talking about the atmosphere. Like, there's something about sitting down, having the plate put in front of you. It adds something. It's weird. Maybe it's mental, but yeah. So really, since restaurants have fully reopened permanently, which for us in Toronto would have been March of 2022, that we haven't had a lockdown now in March, April, May, June, 5 months. And even prior, there were lots of windows in 2021. I've enjoyed eating out even more. I always did, but I think I took it for granted. And now that, for most of 2020 and a good part of 2021, I couldn't. And takeout just wasn't the same. A reminder that tomorrow is the special Lindor sampler. If you are not the head of household or one of the 3 nominees at the end of today's episode, you can, if you wish, in the group chat publicly select the maple or raspberry Lindor. This is a one-time special Lindor sampler that will be revealed tomorrow. There's a lot tomorrow. Tomorrow's episode is going to be loaded. Today's quite short because, again, this weekend people were pretty quiet and there was just not a lot going on. So I actually don't have a lot to talk about. But yeah, if you want to open a Lindor, publicly in the group chat, say I'm eating the maple or I'm eating the raspberry. One of them doubles your vote. One of them you lose your vote. So you want to take into account, are there allies on the block? Are there my enemies on the block? How important is my vote? Because all 5 of the people who are eligible for the Lindor sampler, the special one, they're all safe. None of them are going to be evicted on Wednesday. But it's just a matter of, for their long-term game, how badly do they cherish that one vote? Or can they take the risk to double it up? And that will be in tomorrow's episode. Okay. Before I get to the Golden Power Veto ceremony, it's going to be a short episode today. It might be the shortest episode of the season. We have 3 birthdays to celebrate, so I believe I'm 2 days late on this one, but Saturday was Krista from Season 3. It was her birthday. Happy birthday, Krista. She finished in 9th place in Season 3, and she was unfortunately evicted on American Thanksgiving. Hope it didn't ruin her turkey day. And it was also Lisa from Season 4's birthday yesterday. So happy birthday, Lisa. I had a lovely time with you at IHOP last weekend. So shout out to her. Good time for her birthday because she just started at Burlington Transit. I'm sure she's really happy. Krista also, by the way. So Krista, I believe, is engaged. Or she has a hot boyfriend at the very least. Brazil is engaged, I believe. Nicole is expecting a proposal at some point. And Ashley is having twins. And it's funny, once again, I edited, I've been really sloppy with my editing lately, I guess because I'm just so busy and tired. I keep forgetting to put in that musical cue whenever something amazing happens. I don't know if you noticed. I said Ashley's having twins, and then I just smiled there. Right? So let's do that again. Ashley, this December, is expecting twins! There we go. And yeah, I hope they're Sagittariuses and not Capricorns. I was expecting some hate from Capricorns, but I guess I don't have any Capricorn fans because I dumped them all because they're all stubborn and bossy. But yeah, the last birthday is Steven, a winner of Big Brother Cheesecake 6, and I did get him a nice birthday present, which he's going to enjoy. No, it is not my cock. I was surprised, by the way. So I already knew Krista's age and I knew Lisa's age. And, you're not supposed to say, women's ages out loud, but 31, 57. Steven, I was surprised. Steven is 27. I did not realize he was that old. I guess because maybe because he's at Queen's studying engineering. I don't know. For some reason, I thought he was in his early 20s. Sorry. But you look great for 27. You look like you're 21. So yay! But yeah. Okay. I think that's everything. I really feel like I'm forgetting something. Steven. Yeah. Anyway. Tomorrow will be jam-packed. I apologize for this one being short. But it's an important decision for Brooke now. Brooke could just choose not to get any blood on her hands. But then this card stays in play for the next head of household. And she probably wants whatever this is. She could take off Jenna, who was not her original nominee in the first place, but then she still has to put up a replacement nominee. Or she could take Callum or Kennedy off and make a move and try to potentially backdoor somebody or put up a replacement nominee. So she, did not take this lightly. And Brooke is the first person this season to be head of household and have the Golden Power Veto in the same week. And this is very weird for her to have all the power when she's basically never had power in a season and a half. So good for her. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Let's get to the Golden Power Veto ceremony. Oi! It's me, Brooke! Akam LB! And I've won the Golden Power Veto! And I'm the head of the household! Wow! That's amazing! Wow! I'm so proud of myself! Anyway, I can use the Golden Power Veto to save one of the 3 nominees from the chopping block or leave the nominations alone. Callum, why should I use the Golden Power Veto to save you? Hello, it's me, William Shatner. I'm unbelievably stunned that I'm in this position on the block. Do you think that there is a chance for us? Is there a chance for us? Who wants to live forever anyway? I think you should use the Golden Power Veto to save me. If not, I will go into outer space again at the age of 91 with my 104-year-old friend, Rhonda. Yeah, that impression doesn't have much heart, but I'll consider it. Kennedy, why should I use the Golden Power Veto to save you? Oh my god, what a weekend I had. So I just started playing this org. I can't remember what that was called, but it's a really exciting org. And then I played this game, and then that game, and then we were playing the competition. But I slept through the competition. Damn it, I can't believe I slept through the competition, but that's too bad. But it's okay. But this game has been like a rock and roll thing. Like I just ride the white thing, and then I went over here, and then I went to the thing, and then I got in my car, and then I think. But I can't believe that Kilby, he picked with the Monopoly business me. Thank you so much for going. And then I have the red and yellow red. I really love that piece. But oh my god, so do you think I should date Josh? I don't know if I should date Josh. Josh is so cute, but then he drive me here, drive me there, everybody goes Star Wars. When you hear that song from Tay Tay, is it Star Wars Lovers or Star Cars Lovers? I don't know. That's the other thing. But then we're gonna go in the car, and then we race around, and then we go on a train ride, and we went on a train ride, and then I got excited, and I had to go on a bus, and I didn't want to poop at the back of the bus, so I held it, but then I had the diarrhea, so I had to poop on the back of the bus, and the bus got to the station, and the bus drivers were really trying to sleep with me, and then William Shatner was on the bus, and I'm like, whoa, this is really going full circle, and then I found out William Shatner's in the game, it doesn't make any sense, but then I got to watch Miss Congeniality, and April 15th, everything happened, but anyway, but if you want to use a Golden Power Veto me, you can absolutely use Golden Power Veto me, but I really think you should, because that would be really exciting, that we could keep the girl power thing strong, I don't know, but anyway, but do whatever you want to do. Oh! That was a lot of information! Wow! Jenna! Why should I use the Golden Power Veto to save you? It's me, Joanna! I haven't made an appearance in a long time, but tomorrow I'm going to be making a special recipe. If you want that recipe to taste yummy, then you should take me off the block so that I can use all my love and attention in it and not be worried about the anxiety of being evicted. So I would use it to save me so you can see more of these babies. Okay, very convincing arguments right there from all 3 of yous. In light of a new alliance being made and not having myself included in it, has got me thinking about who really wants to move forward with me in this game. So take my hand and get your fine ass off the block. I want one of these cards, and I've decided to use the Power Veto on Jenna. Before we get to the replacement nominee, real quick, your replacement card, we know it's a Jack, so we know that you're going to name the replacement nominee, but your prize is... You get to play Brooke in the next Head of Household competition. Normally the outgoing Head of Household has to sit out, but you, Brooke, get to play, and you could potentially be Head of Household 2 weeks in a row. Congratulations. But now, Brooke, you have to name a replacement nominee. Since I have vetoed Callum's Willy Wonka's nominee, I must choose a replacement nominee. Although reaching out and trying to help, I find the effort was not put in the same. Therefore, I have decided to name my replacement nominee, and this will be a big boom in the house. It is Bridget. And with that, this golden Veto ceremony is adjourned. Callum, Kennedy, or Bridget, who will be evicted? Watch tomorrow as the final 3 nominees plead their case to stay in the game, and we will have a special Lindor sampler to determine who gets to double their vote and who loses their vote. We'll have a recipe from Joanne, and we will have the rules to the next Head of Household competition. And Wednesday is the next live eviction and Head of Household competition, where another house guest will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 7 house. Lose their shot at the $700 cash prize, get a tummy ache from eating too much chocolate, and become the first member of the jury. I'm Andrew Chef Moonvest. Take care, and remember, if you don't think peanut butter is the best flavor of M&M's, consult a neurosurgeon for a brain lobotomy. Good night.